I want to get into this just a little bit more, and a little bit more speculatively, and perhaps relevantly, given the audience here. I mean, and without sounding like a nostalgic old fart, I mean, there's no question there was a time when much more attention was paid to policy and substance by journalists. I mean, we know of the notorious low engagement of young people. I remember talking to Chris Dorn when he was running the Carleton Journalism School. He said that most of the kids who were in there wanted to go into corporate PR. I mean, do we have a cascading kind of effect of young people being disinterested in politics, and as a consequence not entering journalism to do substantive work, and as a consequence deteriorating the entire level of discourse in the country?
I don't want to sound like Pollyanna, Alan, but surely if you treat people stupidly and feed them crap, they're not going to rise to a higher level as a result of that treatment. If you take the opposite perspective and say, as a teacher, you say, we're going to set the bar higher, and we hope by virtue of making it entertaining, informative, and compelling, people will come and read it. Maybe some will.
It's election night. Scott, you're watching TV. If something...
But not the election.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just like all those assholes you were just talking about. I was watching 2.5 Men.
If
could be a metaphor for the campaign.
Something really good is going to happen for the Liberals, where would you see it happening?
Geographically, or what issue set, or what's happening?
Geographically.
Geographically?
What kind of result would come in? You'd say, something's happening here. What would you be looking for?
I would be definitely looking for a holding gain in 905. And that means that the path to substantial gain for Harper, whether it's a strengthened minority...
So winning some of the seats they lost in 2008.
Winning some of the seats he won in 2008, holding some of them that you would think by all rights are probably going to drop right now. That would be the #1 place. I mean, if you want to know what would overjoy me as a Liberal, is if we were competitive as we were in 2004 and 2006 in the Lower Mainland, where there were genuine three-way races in a lot of those seats, and I don't think they're going to be this time.
Jamie, what would you be watching for on election night?
For the Conservatives?
For the Conservatives.
For the Conservatives, I'd be watching for a hold in Quebec and significant gains in the 905, and if they win any seats in the 416, look out.